Guys, all you're going to need is something above knee height for a raised hamstring stretch. So a table, a person on all fours, a buffet, a stack of books, something like that. It doesn't have to be very high, literally just lifting your foot up off the floor, but no higher than chest height. We don't want to go too high. And you may need some blocks, so cushions or textbook, something to support your butt, because we're going to be doing a supported pigeon stretch at the end, which means you're going to want something that you can pop your butt on here, take some of that pressure off, because we're going to be holding it for quite a long time. All right, so you don't want to be having your whole body weight pulling you down to the floor into an extended stretch. It's going to be very, very gentle. Yeah, so if you want to hunt those things down now, get your shit together, then we will get started. If you hadn't read the Facebook post, you should know that everything tonight is going to be hamstrings and stuff around hamstrings. So this is going to be all the fun in the world. All right, seems like enough movement. Sweet. All right, so we're going to start off with just a few little dynamic stretches on the hamstrings. So up you get. So we're just going to work through some toe touches. So what we're going to do is we're not going to fully extend. We're going to just come down, nice and relaxed, keep the legs locked out, reach down and just come back up. And you're going to go down as far as you comfortably can to start off with. Each time we do it, we're just going to try and get a little bit lower down. So you don't even have to come back up above the waist. All right. We're just going to do 20 of those. If you find you're getting a bit more flexible, you can reach through the legs and reach back to the floor behind you. Okay. Try and keep that back straight if you can. Just a few more. All right, bend your knees, stand up. Okay, keep your legs a little shake. So we're going to keep that up. We're going to bring our feet just past shoulders width. Okay, and we're going to be moving from left leg to the middle, to the right leg, to the middle and back again. All right, so it's going to look like this. Reach down, up, across, and back like this. All right, so we're going to be moving through this dynamically. And then when I tell you, we're going to be holding the stretches. All right, so off we go, just dynamic. So left, middle, right, middle, and we'll just keep this going for 30 seconds or so. If you find it's too easy, you can reach past your foot. All right, so when I say, we're going to pause in the middle. All right, so to the middle and pause. If you can get your hands to the floor, get them to the floor. If you can't, you can support yourself on your shins or your knees, but we're going to reach down and hold that stretch. That's it. Okay, and across to the left. So if you can reach the foot, put your hands on your feet, or put your hands on the floor by your feet, or you can hold onto your shin, you can hold onto your knee, whatever, just hold that stretch. Okay, and let's go across to the right. Back to the middle. To the left. To the right. Hands back to the middle. Bend your knees, hands on your legs, and stand up. Oh, late admittance. Cool. All right, so now give your legs a little shake out. We're going to go through it again, but we're going to have the feet narrower this time. All right, so you bring your feet directly underneath your hips, and I want you to actively Push your knees back as far as you can so they're locked out. And then we're going to reach down to the floor in the middle and hold. So keep that back flat. Remember, you can support yourself on your shin or on your knees, but it's important that your back is flat and you're pulling through, okay? Okay, now you're going to arch your back, reach down a little bit further. Try and hold that position and flatten the back, pull the chest through. So you should feel that stretch a little bit more. And then we're going to go over to the left leg. Okay, come up a little bit, flatten the back. Now relax that back, curl it in, get those hands a little bit lower, close to the floor, and then hold that. And then we're going to slowly pull that chest through and try and flatten the back again. And let's go to the right leg. So come up a little bit higher. And just reach down, nice flat back. Round the back, reach further down. Big breath and slowly pull that chest through to flatten the back again. So you should feel that stretch intensify. Okay, bring the hands back to the middle. You're going to bend the knees, hands on your knees, and bring yourself up. Cool. Shake those legs out. So you're going to need your chair, table, block, or something to rest your foot on now. Okay. Bring that up a little bit higher. Okay. So we're going to be doing a raised leg stretch. We're going to be doing the front first. So we're going to stand facing forward. If you look at my feet, you can see my feet are both facing directly forward. And I want to maintain that for this stretch, okay? So I'm going to bring my right foot up. I'm going to put the heel onto whatever the surface is. I'm going to pull that toe back, and I'm just going to hold that position, all right? My hands on my thigh, and I'm going to slowly bring my weight forward. Trying to keep my back flat, chest up. I want you looking straight ahead, and you can support your weight on your leg, so you're not having your whole body weight pull you down into that stretch, okay? So it should be a gentle stretch to start off with. That's it. Round the back slightly for me. Bring yourself up. Bend the knee, bring it off, change feet. Left foot up. Lock out the knee, pull the toe back. Bring that chest down, support your weight on your shin or your knee. Flat back, look straight ahead. So the flat back is important. And round the back, and walk yourself back up. Let's come out again. So the other side of this is we're going to turn, so the chair is to our right. We're going to put our foot out to the side here. So this foot is pointing up, exactly the same as when we were in this position here. I'm just going to turn and open up my hips this way. All right, cool. And I'm going to keep my hand on the inside of my knee. I'm just going to reach down, just gently to start off with. I just want you to start getting that stretch coming into that adductor down here, okay? So make sure this leg is straight. So come on back up. Let's change direction. Left foot up, turn the foot around, hand on the inside, and just reach down. Just until you just start to feel that stretch. We're going to push this a little bit in a few minutes, a few seconds actually. Come on up. Cool. All right, so we're just going to give our legs a little shake. We'll do a few little swings, so just some gentle leg swings. Little step back, just to get a bit more heat into that muscle, and then we're going to push that hamstring stretch a little bit more. All right. Okay, so right foot up. So this time, I want you reaching down for that foot. Try and keep that chest up. I want you to make eye contact with your big toe and see if you can reach down to whatever you have your foot rest on. If you can't, I want you coming down as low down your shin as you can. Okay? Flatten the back, look straight ahead. Get rid of those hunches for me. Hunch back is not going to help here. I would rather you were up here with a flat back than down here like this. Okay, so we're going to take a big breath. We're going to relax down. We'll let the back curl, and you're going to try and bring your chest down to your thigh. Okay. Bend that knee and just walk yourself back up. Shake the leg out. We'll change legs. So, left leg up. And you're going to reach down as far down as you can, keeping that back flat. Okay, big breath and relax. Let that chest come down towards the thigh. Bend that knee. Come on up. Shake the legs out. Okay, so facing forward, right leg up. Have that toe pulled up towards the ceiling. Right hand or whatever hand of that leg on the inside of the thigh. You're going to reach down towards the floor, as far down as you can. Come on up. Let's change legs. Left leg up. Hand on the inside. Big breath. Breathe out. Relax down. Reach down as low as you can. Come on up. Oof. All right, let's leave that aside for now. Come back down to the floor. Okay, we're going to do some weird stuff now, because why not? So what we're going to do, we're going to sit on the floor. You can curl one leg in if you can, because this is going to be your support. Okay, so we'll go right leg first. We're going to bring the hand to the outside of the leg. Other hand comes behind you to take your weight. So you're sat in this position here. The idea is to straighten the leg. But what we're going to do is we're going to work through whatever your range of movement is. So it's just gently pulsing until you come to that full range of movement. Okay, gently push it through. This is a really good exercise if you've got tight hamstrings, because it means you are slowly convincing that stretch reflex to let you bring that leg straighter and straighter. Okay, so we're going to keep doing this. If you're finding this nice and easy, if the leg is straightening out, we can make this harder. We can take hold of it with both hands, and then we can bring it up closer to the body here. Okay, so when you're doing this, you want that chest in contact with the thigh. Bring it on up. Okay, just a few more. Last one, and hold it. And relax down. Let's change legs. So curl that right leg in, left hand on the outside of the left leg, right hand behind you to make a little brace, and we're just gonna pulse that leg. So you don't even have to straighten it out to start off with. We're just easing out those hammies, and then we're just gonna bring it up as far as you can once it's warm. Okay. If you want to start making that a bit more difficult, both hands on. Last one, and hold. And relax down. Excellent. Okay. So that's our hamstrings starting to warm up. We're going to get into the adductors now. So these tight groin muscles, and then more fun stuff after that. So you can keep hold, if you have a chair handy, you can use that as a support for this. You don't need it though. All right, so if you want, you can put this in front of you and use it to keep you upright. But what we're going to be doing is just some Cossack squats to warm up. Grab out of the way. So we're going to come nice and wide. Okay, we're going to come up on one heel there. This leg is going to stay straight. As I send my hips back and come down, don't do this movement yet, just watch for me. Okay, so if you look, as I go down, my weight is coming forward towards that straight leg. I'm not leaning away from it here to try and get lower down. Okay, I would rather keep this good form and really open up through here. All right, so that's going to involve leaning towards the straight leg rather than leaning away from it and losing that stretch. Okay, so we're going to do just the right leg stretch to start off with. So, ready? I'm going to come down as low as you can. Lean forward into that stretch. Oh, look at you all. You're also limber. Okay. And come on up. Good. All right, so we're going to try and go a little bit lower this time. And down we go. So if you find you're all the way down, you've got nowhere else to go, you can try and bring your forearms to the floor in front of you to increase that stretch. Back up. Ooh, getting a bit warm in here. One more time. And down. And up. Cool, we're going to change legs. All right. Kat, you're so close to the camera, you look huge. And up. And back down. So again, reach those forearms to the floor if you're all the way down the bottom. Back up. Last one, big breath in. Exhale on the way down. All the way down as low as you can go. Back up. Cool. All right, so that's the warm up for the adductors. Now we're going to get into the stretching. Oh yeah, it gets worse. So now we're going to do an adductor stretch, which is the lateral lunge we're going to be doing. So this time, if you watch for me, keep your beady little eyes on me. I'm going to keep my feet flat on the floor. Same rules, everything else stays the same, except the straight leg is going to stay flat on the floor. All right, so you might have to rotate the feet out a little bit more. And again, we're going to be coming down as far as we can. If that's here, that's here. You can use a chair to give yourself some support if you're worried about something pinging, or you can pop your hands on your knees and then you can support yourself there. All right. So we'll start off quite easy on this, and then we're going to take it into something a bit more advanced if you can do it. All right, so into that nice straddle. Okay, so we're going to go down left side first, right leg stays straight, lean towards the right leg. So lean towards that leg, bend the left leg, and bring those hands down as far as you comfortably can. All right, you can support your weight quite comfortably on your legs, on your hands, on the floor, on a chair. All right, you have options. So keep the feet flat for me if you can, and come back up. Good. We're going to change sides now. Okay, so bend that right leg, come down to the left, lean towards the straight leg. That's it. So remember, the straight leg is straight. The leg's locked out, there's no bend. Try not to lean forward too far at the moment. So I don't want you Spider-Manning down here. Try and keep that chest up a little bit. Back up into that straddle. Good, and let's go down to the left. If you're feeling a bit more bendy, I want you to reach down, try and grab hold of your right foot with your right hand. Your left hand stays on your knee, pushing it out. Come on back up. Remember, both feet stay flat on the floor for me, guys. Bend that right leg. Left hand down to the left foot if you can. Push the knee out. Try and get as much outward movement in that knee as possible. Okay, if you're here, that's fine as well. Even up here, but try and push that knee out to increase that stretch. Back up to that straddle. Give yourself a little shake. Make it as sexy as possible, Jason. Sexier. Oh, that's good. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I feel a bit ill now. Okay, so we're going to go down a little bit lower. All right. If you're more flexible, we're going to try and get left hand onto the left foot, right hand onto right foot, and we're going to use the left elbow to open up this left knee. So if you watch, we'll be here, and we'll be pushing that knee out and trying to get as low as possible. Depending on how flexible you are, you can be up here or even here, but again, it's going to be leaning away from this knee, pushing yourself away from it, and opening up through this knee to increase that stretch. All right? You ready? Just a lot of sad faces. Love it. We're going to go down to the left, lean towards your right leg. Come on down. So lean towards the straight leg. The straight leg. That's the one. Okay. And change sides. And back to the straddle. One more time, down to the left. Change sides. Come on back up. Excellent. That feels a little bit looser. So next, everyone's favorite, we're coming into the pancake stretch. All right, so if your hamstrings are still feeling tight, grab yourself something to sit on. Okay, so no matter how high up you are, you can be on a small puffy, a selection of cushions, doesn't matter. Okay, we're gonna come into the seated straddle position. Here. Cool. All right, so we're just gonna move our hips side to side here. Okay. Sexy as possible. Okay, so bring your hands up for me. Okay, so we're going to go to the right. Hold it there. So try and keep your hands in line with your shoulders here. And then to the left. Oh, I'm in a wardrobe. Okay, back to the middle. Excellent. So bring those hands so they're over your legs for me. Keep them at shoulder height, and we're going to try and reach past our right foot. That's it. Back up the middle. And reach past that left foot. Back up. Excellent. Hands on your legs for me. We're going to try and keep that chest up, and I want you to walk your hands as far down your legs as you can, keeping that head up, looking at that computer screen. All right, I want creepy eye contact from all of you. All right, Debs, you're looking off to the left. I'll just look at your ear, it's fine. All right, good. So slide to side again in that bottom position. Feel things loosen off a little bit. Come back up. And we're going to try and go lower down this time, okay? Little hip shimmy. Big breath. And we're going to breathe out on the way down. Ready? And down. That's it. As low as you can go. Yeah, you're still staying there. No. Stop looking at the floor. Give me the creepy eye contact.
I'm still sitting, just in the same bit.
That's a little bit creepy. And push up. All right, let's shake the legs a little bit. That's going to have been quite intense for a lot of you. I certainly started sweating. All right, so now we're going to rotate to the left over that left leg. All right, so hands on the floor. Bring those hands down to the knee, so they are in line with the knee. Here, okay, and we're just going to pull through. So keep the hands on the floor and just use those hands to pull, so you feel a stretch coming down the right side, all right, through your obliques and lats. Just a little pull there. We're just going to hold that. Don't worry, it's going to get much worse soon. Okay, to the other side. Pull. Okay, round to the left. Okay, so now we're going to try and pull our chest to our thigh, all right? So reach on down. Take hold of your leg and use your leg to pull you down. Use your breathing. If you breathe out as you're moving down to that stretch, will make things easier. Holding your breath will make stretching much, much harder. And come on up. Down to the right leg, big breath in. And down. Come on, back up. All right, who's ready to make it a bit harder? So, bring those feet together for me. I'm going to bring the right foot behind us here. Like we're trying to vault over something. And you're going to push yourself as far away from this knee as you can. We'll see, we'll be in this position here. All right, pushing away. So I want you to push away so that your leg is up off the floor a little bit. All right, that back foot, you still have this leg coming in towards your butt. So you're pulling that heel as close to your butt as you can. We're going to hold that position there. All right, hands on the floor to take as much of your weight out of the stretch as possible. Your bum is up off the floor. I want lots of weight on those hands. So you're being pulled into that stretch, but you're not being yanked down by, I'm assuming about 87 kilos now, Jason? No? 88? 98? 104? I don't know. I'm not good at haggling. So keep that stretch for me. We're going to hold this for a little while longer. Relax down. Let's change sides. So straighten out that right leg. Left foot in behind you. So it's almost like you're going over a hurdle, I imagine. I don't know. I've never jumped a hurdle.
Does it matter if your toes are pointed?
Wait, what? Who?
Does it matter if your toes are pointed or flexed on the front foot?
No, flexed makes it harder. Pointed makes it easier. Pointed is prettier though, so it's up to you. So I'm going to take as much weight as you can in those arms for me. It's all right, this is the last stretch we do before we get into the nice stretch, I promise. Oh, I've lost count now. How long we've been stretching that one? We'll just again from 1. Rosa. I mean, there's not enough of you for you to get away with that. All right, come on down. Ooh. All right. So I'm assuming everyone's hamstrings are feeling nicely stretched now. You're right, Fiona?
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm feeling a bit lightheaded.
Okay. That's odd. Are you drunk?
Not yet.
Have you been taking poppers to help you relax? Okay, so this is where you're going to need yourself some blocks, bricks, books, cushions. So I'm going quite high for this. I'm quite flexible, but I'm still going with about, what is that? It's at least 12 inches. About 10 centimeters worth of block to put under my butt. All right, just to take as much pressure out of this as possible. So if you have tight hamstrings, tight hip flexors, tight glutes, you might want to go even higher. We're getting ourselves sorted. We're all ready. So this is going to be that pigeon stretch, but with stuff under our bum. Okay, so this is a nice, gentle stretch. We want to be supported because we're going to be holding it for 3 minutes each side. And we don't want our whole body weight pulling us into that stretch for that amount of time. Okay, so we're going to bring mats in here. Bring that knee forward. And we're just going to sit on the blocks, push that leg behind us here, and we're going to sit up. I will set a little timer for 3 minutes. Okay, so try and have that back leg in a straight line. If it's too difficult to sit up, you can bring your weight forward and sit here as well. All right, I don't mind either way. You may find that being up on the blocks is going to affect your hip flexors a little bit more than your glutes. Feels really awkward quietly whilst you're all doing that. Don't know if I can stand the silence anymore. Fiona, start singing.
Oh, no.
Actually, no, don't. No, I've heard you sing. I'm at a loss. Just another 90 seconds on this side.
If you struggle to sit up on the stretch, is that a lower back thing, or is
Is that someone talking to you there? Was that random chattering in the background?
that was me asking you a question.
Oh, what were you saying?
If you can't really sit up on the stretch, is that a lower back flexibility thing?
Can't really hear you. You're breaking up.
If you can't sit up properly in that stretch, like sit up straight, is that a lower back mobility thing or a hip
Flexor.
hip flexor?
Hip flexor, yeah. But your hip flexors are really tight hip flexors will affect your lower back quite a lot. So you might feel this. If it's your left leg behind you, you'll probably feel it in your left lower back. Oh, look at that, 15 seconds. Cool. All right. Come forward. Ease yourself out of this. Oh. Excellent. All right. Let's change sides. Get yourself into position. Let's watch a 2-year-old beat up the other Lines brothers. Go on, build a pillow fort using them as supports. Do it. All right. We all ready? All in position? Excellent. All right, another 3 minutes. I'm assuming that you've all done Murph today. Well, that is a lot of shake face, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of you, 5 of you have done Murph. All right.
I did half.
Did what?
Did half.
Did half of Murph. So you ran a mile and then did 10 rounds of Cindy.
No, I didn't run because I've buggered my knee, but I did 10 rounds of Cindy.
Okay. I'm not showing willing. If it makes you feel better, I didn't do it. Buggered my knee with it as well. Fiona, how did you do on your Murph? Did you beat your old time?
No.
Why not?
I was doing like, I'm not really comparing like for like, because last time I did like dumbbell rows, and
Right.
today I did ring rows. But when I'm in the gym, I do pull-ups, so it was just so completely different. But it was only a few minutes out each day.
Fair enough.
So my hair is getting really big, so if it's slowing me down in my run.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Like that. You could just wear a hairband or a swimming cap.
I don't look like you.
Fair enough. Oh, there's a toddler on your back. That's got to be comfortable. Oh, that's the most fun. Where was he when you were doing the Cossack squats? Is everybody else fascinated by this?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, don't take him away. Let him climb on. Put him back. We've only got another. Oh, that's right. The stretch is finished. We're good now. Thank you. All right, out you come. Oh. All right. Oh, so goes without saying that no running or lifting or anything stupid after this. All right. I highly recommend lying down and possibly drinking beer or wine. All right. Because of the length of these stretches, and we did so much on the hamstring, your hammies may be a little bit dodgy tomorrow. Wouldn't worry about it. You might feel a little bit niggly. If you do, just adapt your workout so you're not using your hamstrings quite so much. All right. I can't remember what the workout is tomorrow, but if you need any help, just message one of the coaches and we'll give you a hand to change it. All right. Or just turn up to one of the Zoom classes and they'll do it for you.
It's kettlebell swings, tuck crunches and burpees.
Cool. All right. So on the kettlebell swings, they may be a little bit hamstringy. Maybe do it late afternoon rather than first thing in the morning. Okay. If you guys have any questions or anything, I can hang around a little bit. Otherwise, go and enjoy your Monday night wine. I will see you all soon.
Thanks, Kai.
Doodles.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
I'm sweating so much after that.